Choosing the right outdoor security camera today isn't just about seeing what's happening. It's about clarity, reliability, and how much control you actually have over your footage. In this video, we're putting two wire-free systems head-to-head, the Botslab W510 and the YOYIRYB Smart Security Camera. Both promise sharp 4K video, solar-assisted power, smart motion alerts, and local storage with no monthly fees. But they take very different approaches when it comes to coverage, intelligence, and everyday usability. So the big question is, which one makes more sense for your home? Let's break it down. Let's start with the physical design. The Botslab W510 cameras have a robust, compact body with a slightly industrial look. They're IP66 rated for outdoor durability, with integrated 10,000 mAh batteries and optional solar charging. Each camera feels solid and weather-resistant, good for driveways, backyards, or porch monitoring. In contrast, the YOYIRYB Smart Security Cameras also offer weatherproof construction, but their standout is the pan and tilt design. These cameras can rotate 360 degrees horizontally and 90 degrees vertically, giving you wider coverage per unit. The solar panels are slightly larger too, aiming to gather more energy for continuous operation. In terms of pure aesthetics, YOYIRYB leans a bit more modern thanks to the motorized housing, while Botslab sticks with a standard fixed lens look that's simple and functional. Now onto one of the most important aspects, video quality. Both systems deliver 4K Ultra HD resolution, but the experience differs slightly. The Botslab W510 produces sharp, detailed footage that makes it easy to identify faces and read license plates, even at a distance. Its color night vision is impressive, using a combination of ambient light and built-in LEDs to maintain vibrant colors in low light. You get clear contrast at night without that typical washed-out infrared look. The YOYIRYB cameras also shoot in 4K and feature color night vision, but they add 6 times digital zoom and the ability to reposition the camera remotely. That means if something happens off to the side or out of frame, you can manually shift the view to capture it without needing a second camera. In practice, the image quality is nearly neck and neck with Botslab, though motion blur can be a bit more noticeable when the camera is tracking fast movement. So if static resolution and clarity are your priorities, both systems perform well. But YOYIRYB's flexibility gives it a slight edge when you want to track motion across a wide area. Next, smart features and alerts. Botslab W510 uses AI-powered detection to differentiate between people, vehicles, and pets. This means you'll get fewer false alarms from moving trees or shadows, and the system can group events so you can search specifically for people-only or cars-only events in the app. YOYIRYB also sends smart motion alerts, and because of its 360-degree pan and tilt capability, it can automatically follow motion across the scene. This is great for tracking someone walking across your yard without needing multiple cameras. The alerts are fast, and you can customize motion zones to focus only on high-priority areas like driveways or entrances. Both systems support two-way audio, so you can speak through the camera if you need to. But YOYIRYB takes it one step further by integrating a loud 120 decibel siren you can trigger directly from your phone. In terms of everyday use, YOYIRYB's tracking and siren make it feel more active in monitoring, while Botslab's AI alerts are a bit more precise and customizable. One of the biggest selling points for both systems is local storage with no subscription fees. The Botslab W510 comes with a home base that includes internal storage up to 32 GB and supports expansion up to 16 TB if you add a hard drive. This means all your footage stays local, private, and accessible without monthly costs. Similarly, the YOYIRYB system includes a home base with 64 GB included and encrypted local storage. There's no forced cloud plan. though cloud options may be available as an add-on if you prefer off-device backups. From a privacy and cost perspective, this is a win for both systems. If you expect heavy motion triggers or want to save weeks of recordings, you might lean toward Botslab's expandable storage capacity. But for most homeowners, YOYIRYB's 64GB baseline is more than enough. Both systems rely on Wi-Fi connectivity to communicate with the home base and your phone. Botslab W-Five One Zero uses 2.4 GHz wireless to link cameras to the home base, which means decent range and penetration through walls. It's stable for most yards and mid-sized properties, but thick walls or metal structures may reduce range. YOYIRYB adds dual-band Wi-Fi, 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, which can improve performance in congested environments or areas where interference is common. Dual-band also allows faster transfers when you're streaming live video. In real-world tests, YOYIRYB's dual-band connection felt more responsive, particularly when switching camera angles or reviewing footage on the app. Because these are battery-powered cameras, power management is key. Botslab W-Five One Zero cameras come with large 10,000 mAh batteries and support solar panel charging. If your solar panel placement gets decent sun, the system can stay charged indefinitely without manual recharges. Still, battery life will depend on motion activity, temperature, and how often you view live feeds. YOYIRYB also uses a solar-assisted 5,200 mAh battery system, but its panels are slightly larger, theoretically capturing more energy. Combined with dual-band connectivity and active tracking features, this helps sustain power even with heavier usage patterns. In summary, both systems offer reliable battery performance. YOYIRYB's solar setup may have a slight advantage for busy properties or frequent motion recording. Let's talk about control. The Botslab app presents a clean interface. Live view is easy to access, playback is smooth, and smart alerts are well categorized. You can fine-tune detection zones, adjust sensitivity, and organize cameras by location. The YOYIRYB app is similarly intuitive, with the added convenience of controlling camera orientation and following motion directly from the interface. Live view updates quickly, and playback has timeline scrubbing that makes finding events easier. Both systems integrate with Alexa and Google Assistant, allowing basic voice commands like showing a camera feed or announcing motion events. For daily use, YOYIRYB's app feels slightly more polished thanks to the pan-tilt controls and richer playback interface. Installation for both systems is generally straightforward. With Botslab W-Five One Zero, you mount the cameras where you want coverage, connect the home base to your network, and pair each camera through the app. The solar panels clip on or mount nearby. Just aim them toward the sun. YOYIRYB follows a similar workflow, but because of the pan and tilt feature, it's very flexible in placement. Make sure the solar panel is mounted where it can get consistent light, and you'll spend more time adjusting angles than running cables. Neither system requires professional installation, and both provide step-by-step app guidance. In everyday scenarios, both systems perform admirably. Botslab tends to deliver reliable alerts with good accuracy and fewer false positives. Its fixed cameras are great for defining clear boundaries like gates, driveways, and entry points. YOYIRYB excels in dynamic environments where motion crosses wide areas or multiple angles are needed. Its auto-tracking and motorized view make it feel almost like having a second pair of eyes on the property. In terms of uptime and reliability, both are stable. Just remember that heavy motion activity, frequent live viewing, and weak solar exposure can reduce battery life faster, especially on busier properties. When it comes to pricing, both systems are clearly positioned in the mid-range smart security segment, but they take slightly different approaches. The Botslab W-Five One Zero is priced at around $600, and for that, you get a complete kit that includes one base station and 4 cameras. The YOYIRYB system, on the other hand, comes in at a lower price point, around $430 for a 4-camera kit with a base station. If you're looking at smaller bundles, the 2-camera kits from YOYIRYB are fairly competitive in terms of pricing, while the 4-camera packages understandably carry a higher overall cost. Botslab's value comes from its strong AI detection, expandable storage, and solid battery life. YOYIRYB's value is in its 360-degree pan and tilt capability, dual-band Wi-Fi support, and integrated siren, features that are often reserved for more expensive systems. So it really depends on what you prioritize: precision and simplicity, or coverage and flexibility. At the end of the day, both the Botslab W-Five One Zero and the YOYIRYB Smart Security Camera deliver strong outdoor protection without locking you into subscriptions. The real difference comes down to how you want your system to work. If you prefer clean, fixed coverage with reliable AI detection and flexible local storage, Botslab keeps things simple and effective. But if you like the idea of wider coverage, motion tracking, and more hands-on control through pan and tilt, YOYIRYB offers a more dynamic approach to home security.